Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shemi Yahweh Barakatah to all the brothers out there. Shalom, Yahweh Shamar Lataba Shemi Yahweh Shah to all the sisters out there. This is the Feast of First Fruits. We're going to go ahead and get started. We'll go ahead and get started with the prayers. We're going to stand and we're going to face the east. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Got it? Abu Nawab. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemkat. Yahweh. Malak with Ka. Daba'ah. Ratazah. Hayah. Asha. Ba'aratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Lathandanau. Lakam. Kab. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kabawaf now. Kasalak now. Kabawaf you know. Wala'ah. Tabi'ah now. Banasana one. Abor. Hawashah now. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Lakab. Hamalakwa. Ha'ala. Wa'ata'aparat. La'awalamya. Aman.
Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us of our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Bahashem
Yahushua.
Baraklanau.
Wayasha Allah.
Wahabayah.
Sapari. Barak.
Rapah.
Magun.
Hagun.
The general.
Captain.
Officers.
Troops.
Students.
Sisters.
Children. And all Yasha Allah. Bahashem Yahushua.
The water Aman. Bless Israel in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Bless us. And Israel. In the school. Bless, heal, shield, protect. The general. The captains. The officers. The troopers. The students. The sisters. The children. And all Yahshua. Thank you, so be it.
Akash the poet in the Hebrew. Yahweh. Bahashem Yahushua. Baba Kushah. Lathandanau. Hakach. Larpa'ah. Kalmakalak. Wakal Matawa. Hakach. Latahar. Hamatazari. Hakach. Lahakwayam. Hamathi. Hakach. Arakawat. Hatima'ala. Lagarasham. Bahashem Yahushua.
The water Aman. Hakach the power in English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh. Please give us the power. The power to heal. All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leper.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the
The
dead.
power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you. So be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharia.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Azari.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ashah.
Ashah.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Al-Yatham.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawah.
Lamawah.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Anah.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yah.
Yamyanka.
Yamyan.
Yawamar.
Yawamah.
Hashemash.
Hashemat.
Lakaka.
Lakaka.
Wayarach.
Wayarak.
Bayayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Ra.
Makal Ra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Atnapash.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza Afka.
Taza Atka.
Wabu wa Afka.
Wabu Wa'ak.
Ma'aita.
Ma'atat.
Wa'ai Awalam.
Wa'ai Awalam. Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes
I will lift up my eyes
unto the hills.
unto the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'ala
he that keepeth
shall
Yasha'ala
neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thy select. He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in
and thy coming in
from this time forth
this time forth,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayo,
Alahai,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Damayalaka,
Al-Takaraj,
Al-Takaraj,
Wa-Al-Tashakwa,
with all thy Shaquat,
Al, Kayat,
Kayat,
Hana,
Hana,
Awayabyaka,
Awayabika,
Yahamayawan,
Yehamayawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Imaka,
Al-Imaka,
Ya'arim Yimwa,
Ya'iram Yamwat,
Sawadah,
Sawadah,
Wayataya Atazu,
Wayataya Atazua,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Al-Tazapawanyaka,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakida,
Wanakakida,
Magaya,
Magalia,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasha'al,
Shem Yashar,
Awadah,
Awadah,
Kayat,
Kayat,
Nawa Atazu,
Nawa Atazua,
Labat,
Labat,
Yakabwa,
Yakadwa,
Al-Yaka,
Al-Yaka,
Baryath,
Baryat,
Yakarathwa,
Yakaratwa,
Alahai,
Alahai,
Arwam,
Adawam,
Wayashemai,
Wayashemai,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Mawa'abu,
Mawa'abu,
Wahagarim,
Wahagarian,
Gabor,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalat,
Wa'amalat,
Palashah,
Palashat,
Anya Shabia,
Yeshabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawat,
Nalawat,
Imam,
Imam,
Ayawat,
Ayawat,
Zarbawat,
Zarawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salat,
Salat,
Ashab,
Ashab,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamadyan,
Kamadian,
Kasaya Sara'ah,
Kasayat Sara'ah,
Kayabyan,
Kayabian,
Banakar,
Banakar,
Kuyashwan,
Koyashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamatwa,
Ba'ayan Dara'ah,
Ba'ayan Dara'ah,
Ayawat,
Hayawat,
Damad,
Damad,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayatamu,
Shayatamu,
Nadayatmawa,
Nadiyatmawa,
Ka'arab,
Ka'arab,
Wakaza'abra,
Wakaza'abba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabat,
Wakatazar,
Wakatazal,
Mana'ah,
Mana'at,
Kal Nasa Yakamwa,
Kal Nasiyakam,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amaru,
Amaru.
Naya Rashad.
Naya Rashad.
Lanawa.
Lanawa.
Na'awaf.
Na'awaf.
Alahayam.
Alahaya.
Alahayat.
Alahaya.
Shayatungu.
Shayatungu.
Kagogil.
Kagagu.
Kakwash.
Sakwat.
Lapanya Rawaka.
Lapani Wawaka.
Ka'ash.
Ka'at.
Taba Ira ya Ira.
Daba Iri Ira.
Wakalahabu.
Wakalahabu.
Dalahat.
Salahat.
Harayam.
Harayam.
Kanthara Dakma.
Kandaradaka.
Basa Irika.
Basa Irika.
Wabasa.
Wabasa.
Wapaska.
Wapaska.
Daba Halam.
Daba Halam.
Mala'at.
Mala'at.
Hanyaham.
Panyahan.
Qualawan.
Qualawan.
Waya Bakwashku.
Wayabakwashu.
Shemka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawah.
Yabashwa.
Yabashua.
Waya Bahor.
Wayabahawa.
Aya.
Ayai.
Waya Kaparu.
Wayakapara.
Waya Abad.
Wayabiba.
Waya the Akwa.
Wayadaiwa.
Kaya Athak.
Kaya Atak.
Shemka.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahawah.
Labaka.
Labaka.
Alyawan.
Al-Yawan.
Alkahal Ratazak.
Al-Kaharatazak. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silent,
Keep not thy silence.
and hold not thy peace. So like it. O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still.
and be not still.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
for lo,
for lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel, so like it, against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation,
from being a nation,
that the name of Yahshua
that the name of Yasha Allah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the
of
Ishmaelites,
Moab,
of Moab,
and the Hagarim,
and Hagarim,
Gabor,
Gabor,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
and the Philistines,
The Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of
I have
life.
hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah,
Do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Japheth,
at the brook of
at
Kaisan,
the brook of Kaisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Z.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zeba,
all their princes as Zeb,
and as Zalmon,
and as Zalmunna,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burning for wood,
as the fire burning for
and
wood,
as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame set up the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy
and
tempest,
make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O
O
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
let them be
let them
confounded
be
and
confounded,
troubled
troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name
whose
alone
name alone
is Yahweh,
is
are
Yahweh,
the most high over all the earth.
art the most high over all the earth.
This the right side, ain't this the right side? No, this the right side.
We're going to be reading from Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, chapter 9, in the Hebrew. Waya Deborah, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Lamar, verse 10. Deborah, Al, Bunya, Yasha'al, Mayaras, Alayam, Kaya, Tabawa, Al, Harataza, Ashar, Anya, Nathan, Lakam, Wakwa, Tazar, Sa'am, As, Quatazaria, Wa Abatham, As, Amar, Ra'ashayath, Quatazah, Yorakam, Al, Hakan, verse 11. Wa'anyap, Ath, Hamar, Lapanya, Yahweh, Lara, Tazan, Nakam, Mamakar, Hashabath, Yanyapanwa, Hakan, verse 12. Wayasha, Yatham, Bayawam, Hanyapak, it's like a Hanyapakam, Ath, Hamar, Kabash, Tamyam, Bun, Shanawa, La'oya, La Yahweh. Verse 13. Wamanakathwa, Shanya, Ashayanyam, Salath, Bawa oil, Bashaman, Asha, Layahawa, Rayak, Nayaka, one Saka, Yayan, Wabya'ath, Hahayan, verse 14. Walakam, Wakoya, Wakamor, La'ah, Ta'akawa. Aid. Atazam. Hayawam. Hazaha. Aid. Habaya come. Us. Quarabun. Al Hayakam. Kakwath. Awalam. La dark. Like, la. Lad Ra Yakum Bakal Mashabathkum. Verse 15. What's a par up? What's a par? What's a par? Rathum Lakum Mama Karath, Hashabath, Maiwayam, Habayakum, Ath, Amor, Hathan Wapa, Shabai, Shabath Wa'ath, Tam Yamwath, Taya Yunya. And that's up to verse 16 in the Hebrew. Okay. So we got the book of Leviticus, chapter 23 and verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, speak unto the children of Israel.
And let me just stop right there. The Lord said, speak to the children of Israel. So right now what we doing, we following the Feast of First Fruits right now. It's a holy holiday. It's a holy feast day. According to the Bible, we didn't just get done celebrating no 4th of July. We wasn't gonna ever celebrate it anyway. T.I. ain't have to tell us don't celebrate it. We wasn't gonna celebrate it. We doing what the Lord said. So in this Bible, the Lord said what? What did he say?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
The Lord told Moses to speak to the children of Israel. Why didn't the Lord just speak to the children of Israel himself? Because it's rank and order. All right? You got your father, and then what is Moses? Moses was a watchman of Israel at that time. Somebody that would oversee, the Levites oversee, they view the Israelites and watched over them at that time. They was the priest in charge. Just like a father would leave his oldest children in charge when they leave the house, the Lord let Moses in charge. So he told Moses to speak to the children of Israel. Go ahead.
And say unto them, when ye be come into the land which I give unto you.
He said, when you come into the land that I'm giving to you, that's what he told Moses to tell them. Go ahead.
And shall reap the harvest thereof.
And you reap the harvest thereof. Go ahead.
Then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest.
You shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest. It's like a bundle, a share, a share. And bring it unto the priest, the ones that the Lord got watching over you. The ones that the Lord got watching over Israel at this time. All right, go ahead.
Kind of a concept, if I may.
Go ahead.
We gave those when we was giving those first fruits unto the priests, it was because like the priests didn't have to work. You know what I mean? They did priestly work. So what we'd do, we'd give those first fruits and gather those up, and they belong to the priests.
And think about it. What he's saying is heavy because them priests wasn't working, but they was working. Do you know how hard it is to talk to somebody that don't understand the Bible? That takes time, as you can see right now. People still don't understand Jesus Christ is black with woolly hair.
That's right.
And that's the most simplest thing that you can find in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? So them priests did a lot of work talking to people and healing people and casting out demons. So that's why, and they watched over Israel, number one. They watched over Israel, watching over their younger brothers. And they doing work for the Father. So, of course, they going to get a percentage of your first fruits. Go ahead.
Con out of one con. Verse 11. And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord to be accepted for you. I can look up sheaf real quick.
No, sheaf. It say, when I looked it up, it say a handful or a bundle, like a bunch.
Con out of one con.
You see what I'm saying?
Con out of one con, sir.
It's a certain amount. Now, a couple Hebrew translation said a omen, which that's a certain measurement of whatever you grabbing. Like if you got corn, you're gonna get a certain amount of that. Hold on, let me see. Go ahead.
Con out of one con.
Go ahead.
To be accepted for you on the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye have waved the sheaf, and he lamb without blemish of the first year of a burnt offering unto the Lord. Verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 tenths deal of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet Savior.
Say it again.
Kind of one kind. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2 tenths deals of fine flour mingled with oil.
You got meat, a meat offering with fine flour mingled with oil. Come on now. And then somebody would have the nerve to say we can't eat meat. Oh, you ain't supposed to be eating meat. The Lord telling you how to prepare it.
That's
you
right.
got to have fine flour and oil. And we do that with chicken a lot, black people. They can't get enough of fine flour and oil. Go ahead.
That's right. An offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet Savior. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the part of an hin. If I could, sir.
Go ahead.
You know, the Lord showing you how to prepare a perfect feast for the Feast of First Fruits. He's showing you how to celebrate it by first off showing you what food to bring, what meat offering to bring, whether it's chicken or lamb. And then he says right here in the scripture, man, to mingle that up with fine flour. What did it say? Not fine flour, but mingle with fine flour
and
with
oil.
oil.
Fine flour, meaning it's probably going to be sifted of all of the big clumps of flour that ain't supposed to be in there, which the Lord got that in the Bible, sifting your flour. People do that. People probably used to do it. They probably don't do it no more because a lot of people don't know how to cook right now. Besides the people in the Isupk, we know how to cook. But that's talking about some sifted flour, some fine flour. Go ahead.
Con.
What verse was that?
This is 13. We're like the ending of 13. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine.
And the drink offering should be with wine. Somebody would say, that we can't drink. It's a sin. Yeah, man, you wrong for drinking. The Lord telling you to eat meat right here, and He telling you to get some wine, some drink going on. You doing this for the brotherhood and the priest that's saving your life. Everybody in the Isupk should have tons of gratitude. Tons of gratitude for even having this truth being brought to us and end up changing your life around. For a lot of us, you know, stop smoking weed and stop smoking whatever, and stop being a drug addict, a whore, a adulterer. All of that was a hard thing for certain brothers, but guess what? We was able to do that because of the scriptures. If I tell a lot of people ain't gonna stop smoking because of the scriptures, oh yeah, they stop smoking. Your grandma been telling you, your mama been telling you to stop smoking all your life. When it come to these scriptures that the UPK dropping, you end up stop smoking. So that's what we doing, man. That's a portion of gratitude and brotherhood that we having when we prepare these meals and do these certain events and have certain festivities going on while we doing this feast day. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, unto the selfsame day that ye have bought an offering unto your God. And it shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and all your dwellings.
And he said that this should be a statute throughout your, that is heavy right there. Y'all don't know how heavy that is. This shall be a statute. And a what?
Forever.
This shall be a statute forever throughout your generations and in your dwellings. We know how to remember George Washington and all of that garbage. You know how to remember him, and he died 400 years ago. You know how to remember Caesar and all these other dead people. You know how to remember Akhenaten, Tutankhamun, and all of them disgusting Africans. But you don't know how to remember the Lord's feast days that He told you to keep forever. But you'll remember some dead piece of garbage that didn't do nothing for black people at all. You'll remember him until he decomposed and recycled back into the damn dirt. You'll remember him forever. Martin Luther King is remembered, and what did he do? Join black people, the people that's killing them? That's all Martin Luther King did, is join black people that was oppressed to the damn murderers that was killing them, and said, y'all hold hands together. Right. And we've been getting our hands holded by police getting slammed on the ground and having their knees on our necks, getting hung, handcuffed. The only time you hold a hand in hand with a damn white man is when he putting you in handcuffs. That's the only hand in hand that I see going on. Or you selling drugs to an FBI agent that's getting ready to lock you up. Or holding hands with a racist that's talking behind your back. That's the holding hand that we see going on in America. All right? Or you holding hand in hand right now with people that's tearing up your city, that's so-called marching for your cause. But they all came from, all them white people came from outside of your city into your city to tear your city up. They didn't do that to their cities, though. All right, go ahead.
Kind of concerned, if I could, if I may ask, like, why was it important that the Lord made this a statute? Like, why was this important for us to remember throughout our generations? Anybody? Like, why was this important? Like, the Lord put out this as a statute. He said for us to keep this forever throughout our whole generations. But why did He tell us that? Anybody want to give it a shot? For time's sake, no sweat. The Lord told us to do this thing right here because of times like this. Like the white man holidays. You know what I'm saying? How we sticking to those things, and how everything got switched over. How we celebrate the traditions of our oppressors instead of celebrating the traditions of our things, right? Of our culture and our heritage. This was important in keeping our heritage to keep us strong. You see what I'm saying? If we was to keep these feast days and to celebrate them throughout our generations, you don't need a happy birthday. You don't need no Thanksgiving. You wouldn't need no Easter bunnies. You wouldn't need any of those things to fulfill, you know what I'm saying, fulfill that thing of celebrating something or being a part of something. We had this thing coming from the Lord. We had a day of the Feast of the First Fruits. We're in the closing of the Feast of the First Fruits. But this day, I believe it run for about like 50 days this day run. Like 50 days, man. This day run for 50 days straight. You see what I'm saying? Now, you ain't going to find no holiday in America that runs for 50 days straight. You can't even find a holiday that runs for 2 days straight in America. Their holidays is 1 day and that's it. The Lord told us to keep our traditions, man, so we'll never forget.
And that's heavy because the reason why he said that, because he wants you to do it, number one. You got to do what the Lord say. And number two, man, the Lord wants you to keep these holy holidays forever, like he said in that scripture, because he knew you going to end up being tempted to follow up under the other nations. When he said keep them forever, you've been keeping the white man's holidays forever. When you only able to live 100 years old, and the Declaration of Independence started in 1704, and you end up still keeping that holiday 300 years later, then the parents that died keeping that holiday and that lived from 1704 to 1804 kept that tradition forever.
That's right.
And it was able to get fed off to their kids and their kids after that.
Right.
So why can't you do that with the Lord's holidays and his feast days and his law, statutes, and commandments? It's just an excuse. You will keep an oppressor's laws forever. But you can't keep the Lord's holidays forever? The Lord telling you to keep these statutes and commandments and these holy convocations forever. Because that's the person that loves you. He telling the person that loves you telling you to keep them forever.
That's right.
The person that hates you forcing you to keep them.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering, 7 Sabbaths shall be complete.
7 Sabbaths. 7 times 7, that's 49. That's 50 days. Damn. It's math in the Bible too. Math, science, all of that for you silly atheists. He said 7 Sabbaths, that's 50 days. Plus the morrow he just said. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days. And ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
And you're going to do a new meat offering. You're going to do a offering on the first day. And then, go ahead, read that again.
Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days. And ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
And you're going to offer a new meat offering. You're going to close it out, basically. You're going to close the Feast of First Fruits out. You're going to start it with a bang and end it with a bang. Go ahead.
Verse 17. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour.
Let's look up wave loaves. He said you're gonna bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. But the thing I want to look up is wave loaves.
So loaves, I believe, is like bread, sir.
I know what loaves is. What's the wave? Somebody think it's some waves in the damn ocean. You know, people simple like that. That's why when we teach the scriptures in the UPK, if you don't know something, you got to look it up. You don't guess
Right.
and say the waves, the loaves of the bread came out of the water and it was wavy and somehow the bread got in my mouth. No. So we got that in the Hebrew too. Let me see. If you can't find it, let me see. I'll get it. I'm gonna get it.
It says something like something that swells and dies away.
Of my a heap, a dry measure. So I think it's dry measure. That's a comber in the Hebrew. A comber in the Hebrew is a dry measure. Yeah, that's the closest definition to it in the Hebrew. So a wave loaf. All right, go ahead.
Of 2/10 deals, they shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. All right. I gotta go back into the Hebrew. Sorry.
All right, we going back into the Hebrew. Where we at?
I should have stopped after 15.
That was 17.
Count on the count, so I gotta get 16, 17.
I think you just read 16 in English. Tomorrow after 7, 50 days, you got to go to 18. Hold on, and you should remember. So you're going to go to 18. 18, 7 verses. 18 plus 6 more verses in.
I got it, sir.
1, 2, 3,
I got it.
4. In the Hebrew, and then we're going to read them in English. So 18 through 24. We're going to read it in Hebrew and then go in English. No, I got it. Yeah, I keep this that way. I get the Hebrew.
We're in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 18 in the Hebrew. Wayakarab with Botham, Al, how come, Shabbath, Kabshayim, Damyum, Bunya, Shana, Wapar, Bun, Bakar, Akkad, Slakin, Wayalam, Shanyam, Yahweh, Allah, Layawa'ah, one Akatham, Yun Sakayam, Asha, Rayak, Nayaka, Layawa'ah, 19. Wa'a Shayathum. Shayara Azya'um Akkad. Lakatath. Washanya. Kabashayam. Banya. Shana. Lazabak. Shalmayam. Verse 20. One Yapa. Hakan. Hatham. Al. Lakam. Habak Rayam. Thun Wapa. Lapan. Lapanya. Yahweh. Al. Shanya. Labashai. Slacky. Kabashayam. Kodash. Yawa. La Yahweh. Lakan. Verse 21. Wayara Atham. Batazam. Hayawam Hazaha. Makrawa. Kodash. Yaya. Lakam. Kal. Malakath. Abadath. La'ah. Tashawa. Kakwath. Iwalam. Bakar. Mawashabath Yakam. Ladwath Yakam. Verse 22. Wabakwa Tazariakum. Ath. Kwatazaya. Arataza. Aratazakam. La'ah. Dakoya. Pa'ath. Shadak. Bakwa Tazarak. Walakwat. Kwatazarak. La'ah. Dalakwat. La'anya. Walara'ah. Taizab. Atham. Anya. Yahweh. Alahayakam. Verse 23. Waya Dabar. Yahweh. Al. Mashah. La'amar. Verse 24. Dabar. Al. Banya. Yashua All. Lamar. Bagdash. Hashab Bayam. Bakad. Lakadash, Yaya, Lakam, Shabbath Wa'an, Zakar Wa'an, Tabath Wa'ah, Makrawa, Quadash. And that's up to verse 25 in Hebrew. We got Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 18 in English. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of this first year, and 1 young bullock.
And what is it saying? It's saying, you shall what? Say it again one more time.
Kind. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs.
How many?
7 lambs.
Go ahead.
Without blemish.
Without blemish. These got to be some good lambs. They ain't, they ain't some regular old lambs you just grew. You took time taking care of these lambs when you grew them up. Go ahead. Without blemish. They perfect ones. Go ahead.
Of the first year, and 1 young bullock.
1 young bullock. Go ahead.
And 2 rams.
And you offering this up. You offering your best up. You're not just doing anything. A lot of Christians, they don't try to strive for perfection at all. They'll be the first ones to give you one of the raggediest lambs they ever had, one of the dirtiest bulls. They might give you some cow that's about to have mad cow disease. That's what they would offer to the Lord. Because the perfection that they take when it comes to the Lord is nothing. They don't even strive for perfection. They say stuff like, we all fall short of God. That's the excuse they're going to come when they bring some food in. That's why they got rotten peas, nasty macaroni at all of their events that they throw in the Christian church. We offer the best, like the Lord just said. Go ahead.
They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord.
They're going to be for a burnt offering. Is it talking about burning it up? It's talking about cooking it. It's not talking about bringing some burnt food in. A lot of people, when you read in the Bible and you realize this is a black man's book instead of an Edomite's book, a slave oppressor's book, then you realize black people wrote this, and it's talking about cooking when they say do a burnt offering. Not bring some burnt food in for everybody. Go ahead.
With their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire, of sweet savour unto the Lord. Verse 19, then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year of sacrifice of peace offerings.
Keep going.
If I could. Sir.
Go ahead.
If I could. When it says, then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats, this is talking about, a child lamb. You know what I mean? Like a baby, basically.
A lot of people, what do you call that stuff? It's some meat that they got. Shalom Yahweh. They got some meat up in the grocery store. I forgot what it's called. Veal. That come off of a baby cow, but you wouldn't do that. What do they say? That kid of the goats. You bringing the kid of the goat in. Go ahead.
Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy of the Lord for the priest. Verse 21. And ye shall proclaim on the self-same day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
Yep, and that's what the Lord's saying. With all of our holy holidays, there's going to be a statute for you throughout all your generations. All right? There's going to be a statute for us throughout all our generations. Is nothing that the Lord does for us is to be forgotten. This captivity that He's getting ready to deliver us up out of shall never be forgotten. All right? Because, like I said, you don't forget Thanksgiving or fairy tale Christmas. You don't forget that. You need to forget. You need to forget all of that garbage and start remembering what the Lord did for you. But let me tell you something. The reason why you don't know what the Lord did for you, because only history you know about black people is what started in slavery. You don't know nothing about what happened before that. So the Lord got all of our history in the Bible, and we need to remember that forever. All right, go ahead.
Come, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest.
And let me tell you something. The Lord got these laws in this Bible. This is wisdom. If you want to know how to be wise, read the Bible. First of all, come to the Isupk so you can get understanding from priests that have been doing this since 1969. Because what the Lord just said right here was wisdom. He said, when you reap the harvest of your land, when you get to picking up all the corn and the potatoes and the carrots and the tomatoes, the greens, beans, potatoes, and tomatoes, when you get all that up, guess what? When you get that, guess what you're going to do? Read.
Neither shalt thou gather.
No, before that. Don't make clean riddance.
Yeah. Thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest.
Don't make clean riddance of the corners of your field. That means when you gathering all that fruits and vegetables up that you got in that field, don't clean all of the corners up like a greedy person. Go ahead.
Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor.
Leave that for the poor. The edges of your crop field, leave the edges for the poor people. That's how black people, if we was in our own land, with our own language, with our own culture, we wouldn't have no poor people because they would all be eating the edges of somebody's yard. And then on top of that, we would be casting out demons on that poor person and trying to get him back on his feet. But when you in America and you get poor in America, don't nobody care about you. They kicking homeless people out of homeless shelters right now. Kicking Indians off of reservations because they want to build a damn pipeline. Putting Mexicans in cages. Shooting black people that's on the streets talking about a curfew. Half of the people ain't got no damn where to go. That's what they don't understand. That is amazing right there that America got you sitting up, they got a damn curfew going on when the coronavirus is taking people's jobs. Half of the people done lost their damn house or about to lose it. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead. So that law that the Lord just said right there, when you grab the crops around your land, don't take the corners or the edges, because leave that for the homeless. Right. That is a wise law right there. That's wisdom.
That's right.
The stuff that black people talking, go vote. That's stupid.
That's right.
Go vote ain't gonna stop poverty.
That's right.
But laws like this, that will.
Right.
Go ahead.
Count on time. I'm the Lord your God.
I am the Lord your God. He didn't say I'm the Lord everybody's God. He said I'm the Lord your God. Go ahead.
Count on time. Verse 24. Speak unto the children.
No, that was 23.
It's like verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying.
And the Lord spake unto Moses. Let's see what the Lord said to Moses. Go ahead.
Count on, verse 24. Speak unto the children of Israel.
He said what?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
What did he say to Moses?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
The Lord told Moses to speak to the children of Israel. The Lord ain't about to speak to the children of Israel. he used in rank and order. Speak to the children of Israel, Moses, and tell them what I'm saying. Go ahead.
Kind of saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath. Oh, it's like.
Say it again from the top. 24.
Speaking to the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, memorial of the blowing of the trumpets.
A memorial of blowing of the trumpets. This is another holy feast day that the Lord got for us. The memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. Go ahead.
And holy convocation.
It's a holy convocation. It's a separate event. Go ahead. It's a separate gathering. That's it. All right, we're going to go ahead and close it out and get this brotherhood cracking.
Come on.
All right, what do we got to do?
Just dismiss it. Men of Israel. I Majim. Majim Shabbat. I Majim. Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatah. Sa. Majim Shabbat. I Majim. Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alatah Hashem Yahushua. Yajim Matab dismissed.